Do you know what my favorite part of the Magic Kingdom is? Random person over here who's not on film. Don't answer. I'll tell you. It's Dole Whip for breakfast. That's what we're gonna go eat. Oh, goodness.
We're back!
That was a long trip.
It was a long trip. And the week leading up to it, and then the week after we got home trying to catch up, it's like 3 weeks of just go, 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 go.
It was a rough 3 weeks. It was a fantastic 3 weeks, but it was a rough 3 weeks.
That drive, sometimes it seems simple, and sometimes it just sucks the life out of you.
So we live up in the DC area, and Walt Disney World is down in the Florida
Region
area
of the world.
the region. That's only, 12 to 15 hours to drive.
And the way down there, oh my god.
You see, I said 12 to 15, and I guarantee you, somebody who's watching this, yeah, I'm looking at you right now, is like, why would you do that?
So, where did we stay?
We stayed at Shades of Green. And for those of you that don't know, Shades of Green is a military MWR resort. That's Morale, Welfare, and Recreation. And it was originally built as a Disney deluxe resort. It was the golf resort. It was huge and it was amazing. And then the military took it and said, we're going to add an MWR spin to it. Yeah.
It does have a exchange on site.
It does have an exchange on site.
And sort of Starbucks.
Yeah, it is Starbucks, but it's not Starbucks. But yeah, that's where we stayed, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So, well, they have multiple restaurants.
They do.
We ate at I meant to eat at Evergreens, and we never did.
Where did we eat?
We ate at Mangino's, which is supposed to be fine dining-ish.
Your snobbery is showing. You see, the problem is we like food, and we like good
Obviously.
food. And so
met?
I had breakfast quesadillas almost every day we ate there.
Now, we did eat one morning, or maybe it was twice, at the Grab and Go Cafe, which is like having Mangino's, but it's on a warming tray. They had the freshest orange juice ever.
Oh, so we're sitting there, right? And I go, I would like an orange juice. And I'm expecting a bottle of Simply Orange juice. Not sponsored, but I'd like to be. Anyway, so Simply Orange juice is what I expected. But no, the lady turns around and walks up to the machine, puts down a cup and goes, "Brr," and there's a big hopper of oranges, and oranges fall in, and then it reams them, and it spits out the juice. And she turns around and hands me this cup. And it was the best orange juice of my life.
It was actually pretty good.
It was really good.
So this is the second time we've stayed at Shades, and my favorite thing about it is both times we've been in the Palm Wing.
Yep, beautiful
which
side
gets
of the hotel.
you a golf view.
Oh yeah, so the view was amazing.
It was. It's beautiful out there. I think you took a picture.
I did. I took a couple. In fact, they're looking at it right now.
Okay.
And we were coming back from the pool one night, and it was nice and beautiful and sunny. And by the time we got into the building and walked down the corridor to the room, and then when we got into the room and looked out the window, pouring down rain just out of nowhere. I mean, it's Florida. What do you expect?
You know what the nicest thing about Shades is actually, now that I think about it?
What?
It is the only Disney resort with a parking garage. Meaning, if you had driven in, you wouldn't have been caught in the rain.
Nope, there is no getting caught in the rain out there.
It's great.
It was fantastic. So we took a bunch of footage while we were there, and we're going to show you that real quick. Be right back. Hey, Mama,
Yeah.
I got you something.
What'd you get me? Best treat ever. Except for Dole Whip.
Yes.
So Garen,
Yes, Andrea.
what's your favorite park?
My favorite park is going to be Magic Kingdom, followed by Epcot, followed by Hollywood Studios, followed by Animal Kingdom, i.e. still an awesome park, but not my favorite park.
I guess I'll have to agree. Sometimes Magic Kingdom and Epcot, they trade back and forth. It depends on the festival. Food and wine, it's Epcot.
Food and wine, it's Epcot.
The rest of the year, especially Christmas time, it's
Oh,
Magic Kingdom.
I love Magic Kingdom at Christmas time. I'm sitting here getting all fluttery thinking about it.
So what's your favorite ride?
Oh, snap. In the Magic Kingdom, I'm really torn because I really, really, really like the Haunted Mansion, but you have to go in the evening once everything's had the chance to warm up and get bright. So in the evening at Magic Kingdom, it's Haunted Mansion.
All right. So my favorite parks pretty much align with yours. Like I said, they
Yep.
switch between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. But
What about the
favorite
rides?
rides? I like the gimmicky stuff. I mean, yes, Haunted Mansion's up there. I do absolutely love being a foolish mortal.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
But I also like the Tiki Room. And
I had never seen that until this trip. That's so cool.
Small World, Jungle Cruise. We went on the Jungle Cruise, and then they took Trader Sam away like the next week.
Yeah, you'll notice. Go back, look at my montage. Trader Sam is there. He's gone now. He was gone like 3 days later. So this time around in Magic Kingdom, I mean, you did 2 of the 3 mountains. You did Splash Mountain and Thunder Mountain. Mm-hmm. Best remove them. And it's the wildest ride in the wilderness, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't do Space Mountain because I have a really hard time getting in and out of that ride at this size.
So I do too. But you know what's funny about that? My son, who's like this thin,
Also has a hard
he
time.
also has a hard time getting in and out of it. That's
Because
just
of his long legs.
yeah.
We got Rise of the Resistance both days.
Yeah, we
that
did.
we had scheduled for Hollywood Studios. Spoiler, I personally don't think Hollywood Studios is worth 2 days. But if you haven't gotten to ride Rise of the Resistance, you might still want 2 days. It is kind of hard to get it. We got it both days.
So the first day.
Yeah.
The first day we get on it, and
We have footage of that.
yeah, we did. Yeah, I'll throw it up. But we get in line, and as we're about to walk into the queue, they're like, hey, the ride broke down. Okay, we'll come back. So we come back an hour later, and they say, hey, ride's up, let's go. So we get on, and we're one of the first groups to go through, and we're about 3/4 of the way through the ride, and it stops, and the music turns off, and the lights turn on, and the cast members show up, and we got evacuated off of Rise of the Resistance.
So it's not exciting. There's nothing to see, just some gray walls.
But we did it.
But we did it.
So that was cool. And then for Navi River Journey, the animatronic was gone. So
they were having a rough week.
So they took out the shaman lady, threw her out of the way,
actually,
and
she
put
sinks.
it up on a screen. Is it?
Yeah, she sinks below to be worked on below the ride. And then behind her, that screen is always there.
I did not know that.
And so when she's not there, it plays her doing the motions as if she was still there.
Just saying.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think that's my favorite at Hollywood Studios.
That was so good. So good.
We went on Test Track.
We did Test Track, and we did Frozen.
We didn't do Soarin', but we did do Living. I love Living with the Land. I am such a dork. I'm just like plants.
You're going to be on my plate.
I'm just fascinated by them. Like, look at them grow. They're doing all the weird things with, like, growing them in hydroponics, and some of them are, like, upside down. I was kind of excited to see the plants. I don't know. Oh, and we went in a butterfly house. That was different.
We did. It was good.
So, restaurants, because this channel is not actually about Disney, although, you know, someday maybe.
Oh, here's hoping.
This channel is not about Disney. It's about our bad habits. And did we exhibit some bad habits?
Okay, I would like to open with don't go to Disney if you're on a diet.
I'm going to actually modify that with it is completely reasonable to follow your diet at Disney. You just got to have some willpower.
Which we lack. Yeah.
So we went to the Grand Floridian for breakfast.
Full disclosure, we have a list. And we're going to run down this list. And you're going to be like, dang. So
we went to the Grand Floridian for breakfast, okay? And for breakfast, I had a lobster thermidor burger.
It was a burger with lobster and thermidor sauce and a Parmesan crisp.
And how many husbands with their wives walked past us staring down our burgers for breakfast?
I want one of those.
I want that, and wives going, oh, you're so childish.
And I go, it's amazing and it's great. And he goes, that's it. I'm getting the lobster thermidor burger. That happened multiple times.
I feel like the butter and the biscuits were oversold, though, because I wanted to love them, and they just weren't that great.
It's true.
Homecoming. I think I might have a new favorite, and no, I don't say this because the guy brought me moonshine shots.
Yeah, that was bad. So we showed up, and I was thinking, I'm going to try the thigh-high chicken biscuits.
Yeah, thigh-high chicken biscuits.
Thigh-high chicken biscuits, and they were good, but they weren't chicken and donuts good.
I had chicken and donuts, and oh my word, my life is changed.
So if you haven't been to Homecoming,
go
do it.
Be our guest. Now, I've had Be Our Guest for breakfast before, and I was not impressed, but everybody always said
it
that.
was dining plan. It was the experience.
We ended up sitting in the same room a second time.
And that's okay.
Makes me kind of sad.
The dinner was really good.
The dinner was actually awesome. I enjoyed the crap out of it.
It really was.
We went to Oga's Cantina. That's a hard reservation to get. That's a bar, okay? But they do serve non-alcoholic drinks. They do have a couple snacks. And unfortunately, you stand. I really can't believe that we're building restaurants and bars where you have to stand. I mean, you're already walking all day, but I digress.
It was really good. So you had a drink that made your face numb.
Fuzzy Tauntaun.
Yep.
I had 2 of them.
Mine was sparkly, which is weird. Edible glitter's a thing apparently. And try the Batu bits. Don't get the charcuterie. Get the Batu bits. All right, moving on.
Raglan Road. Now, this is in Disney Springs, and I go there because I like fish and chips. My family is way more adventurous. My daughter, she eats bangers and mash.
It's just sausage and potatoes.
Would you see her eating bratwurst or sausages at home?
No,
Me
never.
neither.
I've got them in the fridge. She's not going to eat them.
Raglan Road has awesome entertainment, but we made the effort to see it the first time. This time, no, we just
went
devoured
for the
our
food. And it was good.
Mentioned it earlier. We ate breakfast at Chef Mickey's. Let me tell you, that is an expensive as breakfast. If you got to see the Fab Five, it's great. Cinderellas Table. This was supposed to be the highlight dinner of the trip. Okay, I booked this because my daughter Lily, who you will see.
Yeah, she's in a different video.
Upcoming video. She turned 14 while we were at the Kingdom. So I booked her Cinderella's Royal Table. I paid for a crown. I bought a cake.
Yeah, we got the cake, yeah.
And did a whole treatment. They stuck us in a corner. Cinderella came out. She waved. She left. And I really thought the food was actually terrible.
It wasn't great, no. I mean, yeah, we got to eat the castle, and that was cool. I think the highlight of the trip was when we crowned the daughter. There was a little girl that was sitting in the background that turned around. Daddy, I want a crown. I want a crown, Daddy. And it was straight out of Willy Wonka. And I honestly think that was the highlight of the meal for me. That one was good.
The last one, Le Cellier. So I went to Le Cellier for our Christmas trip in 2019 before COVID. And I thought it was amazing. We had the cheddar soup, which we have since recreated.
Oh, yeah.
And we had steaks and mushroom risotto, which was not a thing I ever thought I'd like, but is absolutely delicious. And ice wine and apple bourbon. And apple bourbon is still good. I think our cheddar soup is better.
I do. So, I make a better spring roll. Personal opinion.
We haven't gotten to the snacks yet.
No, we haven't. And I make a better cheddar soup. And we're going to have to do a small bites on that one, I think.
The cheddar soup?
Yeah, on the cheddar soup.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So that's everywhere we ate. Okay. On the snack front, though. Big ones. My favorite.
Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. I love that stuff in every flavor. Cherry, strawberry, raspberry, orange, pineapple, coconut, lemon. I don't care. It's delicious and I love it.
I've tried it a couple ways now. I've had the I Love You float.
That one's good.
I had the raspberry swirl.
That one's good.
And this time I had the raspberry swirl float.
Yep.
I like the Lava You float the most.
Lava You float's good. Kakamora float's good.
Yeah, you had the Kakamora. I don't like coconut.
Unless it melts in your hand like this.
So this day it was like 93 degrees and it was hot as all get out. And the kids were waiting for us to bring them the Dole Whip, and it was taking forever. And so I told Lily that she could go in the tree house while she waited, and I assumed she'd be out by the time we got back.
Nope.
Melted
all over your hand.
Yeah, it did.
All over the ground.
I was committed to holding that thing, though.
Oh, it was bad.
So, charcuteries. I had charcuterie board at Le Cellier, at Tiffin's, Baseline Tap House this time.
Yep, and Be Our Guest.
Oof, I think Be Our Guest had the best one.
Yeah, Be Our Guest was good.
All right, popcorn.
Disney popcorn is, I think, just not my favorite snack, but it's the most ever present. We always have a full bucket of popcorn hanging off of somebody's park bag. And not this time, but their popcorn is good.
Well, and my favorite snack.
Yes.
The spring rolls.
Mine are better.
You might think so.
I do. My spring rolls are awesome.
I like theirs too, except one of them was really burnt this time.
I ate that one.
So, despite all this eating.
Yes, which we did. Much.
Oh my gosh. We walked all over hell and back. I mean, how many steps did you get?
On average, I was pulling in 25,000 steps a day. By the end of the week, I cranked in 146,046 steps.
I had 130,000 something.
Yep.
Roughly 8 to 11 miles every single day.
Have you ever heard the saying, you can't outrun a bad diet? Tried it, proved it, can't do it.
What was the damage?
I was up 3.
I was up 5. I felt like I sweated out 5 pounds, but I was up 5.
It was a sweaty trip. Florida's warm.
Well, that was a freak week. Most of it was in the 90s in March. I don't think that's normal.
I don't know.
But it was a great trip. We'll be doing it again.
Yep, in October.
And I hope that someday maybe we can, retire down there. But what do you guys think? Can you diet at Disney? Do you have a favorite Disney snack? A favorite Disney restaurant? Let me know. Get down in them comments. Tell me what it's like.
Okay, so like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Ding.
And because I like it when it does it. Ding.
And I want to reiterate that it is actually important that you let us know your thoughts or that you give us a like or a subscribe if you are checking us out, because we're trying to get to the point where we can live stream maybe by the next time we go to Disney.
It's true. So, a little bit of help, we'll make it happen. All right, we're out. Have a good one.